Hi everyone, I'm Farmer Jolly and welcome back to our Let's Play on Calmsden Farm. Now, we have just got the lorry back to the farm and we're going to mow the grass fields. We need to get everything unfolded. So let's do that and unfold those. We do need to change the swathing mode, which is by doing that. Now, from looking online and having a look here, farmland 10 isn't actually set as a field. So what we're going to do is we're going to mow it, collect all of the grass, but then we will plough the whole area up and then replant grass, and then it will be a grass field and we'll be able to seed it, or use workers, sorry. So that is the plan. So let's power everything on and lower it down and make a start. Now, as it's not a field, I don't know what the yield will be, but it's free grass and it's going to help us make some silage. So we will have to do all of this ourselves because it's not the field. We can't hire the worker. The worker is doing very well in the other field. Just try and make it as neat as we can. And then try and keep that mower as close to as we can without touching. Like that. So hopefully this won't take too long. Especially now we've got a good, or a really good working width on these mowers. I think we'll probably do 2 headlands and then we'll go up and down, or as up and down as we can. What I might do as well is look at, well, we'll finish the headlands, then probably just go back and get that bit the mower started bouncing. There we go. Probably look at collecting the headlands and then carry on, because in that way we're not running over the swaths that we've made, because I believe running over them does actually reduce them slightly. And as we've got plenty of tractors, we should be absolutely fine to leave all of this hitched up and use a different tractor. We do just need to see how much horsepower the forage wagon requires. So let's put this into a time lapse and see how much of the field we can get done. We will have to keep jumping into the fast track to unload the combine, but yeah, let's just get this field done. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so we've done just over 2 headlands. We're just going to jump back into the store and have a quick look at 130 horsepower. Okay, so I think we've only got a small Massey, so we will need to use the case. So let's... We've not used this tractor yet. So we have got a front weight. But let's run this over to the other farm. And get these swaths all collected. And unloaded into the silage pit. And then we can finish this field off. We're not going to worry too much about making it perfect, getting every last bit of grass, just as much as we can, and then whoop, see quite a big rock or something there. I didn't think I hit the pile of rubble. Yeah, then we'll look at ploughing this field up. So let's get this off. And start collecting. We have got the silage additive and the tank is full. So this should just, I think it boosts the yield slightly or helps with when it gets turned into silage. So I'm not sure how many trips this is going to be, but we do need to get it done and then we can start on the up and down rows, which would be lovely. It looks like we're gonna have a few trips to do because we're already over 30% and we've not even done 1/4 of the first headland. So I do want to just see. Oh, we'll come back and get that in a minute. Actually, no. I think I can probably do it if we just position ourselves. Just get it now, actually. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, perfect. So even though this isn't actually a field, it looks like we'll get quite a lot of silage from it, which will be brilliant when we get these cows, which I do want to get as soon as possible. I suppose we could buy a few grass bales, but I don't know how long those would last. I suppose it depends how many cows we get. We'll have a look. We'll have a look in this episode. So once this first trailer's full, we'll race over, unload it into the silage pit as neatly as we can, and yeah, just get the rest of it done. And it's full already. Right. Yeah, this is gonna take quite a bit of time by the looks of it. So I think what we'll do is I'll get this done off screen and finish the mowing off. I'll bring you back once we are about to cover the silage, or cover the silo. So I'll get this field done and I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. So we have finally got this field all mowed, and we are slowly collecting everything into the silage pit. We're going to have a lot of silage, and that's it. I'm hoping that everything fits. It should fit, but it's just a lot. I've not actually got out and had a look as to how much is in the bunker yet. We could do that quickly. Let's just try and reverse that as high up as we can. And that is unloading nicely. So, and the reason I brought you back before we finish this field is because the combine is done. So let's just jump out and have a quick look. So there we go. So we've currently got 156,000 litres of chaff. If we just run up, nearly every part of it is done. So we are possibly, before I thought, quite possibly going to fill, or nearly fill, the silage bunker. So let's jump into the class. Not the class, the case. The class is the combine. So we'll head back over to where this swath we're working on, and just get lined up. And I can see in the distance that the combine actually went back and got that small piece that it missed, which I thought I was going to have to do. So let's stop here for a second. We might as well turn that all off. So, combine is done. Pipe out. Let's grab the fast track. And I think this field needs to be ploughed, and I want to try and get as much done as we can in this month. And the next crop definitely has to be one that gives us straw, because we are going to need that for all the cows. So I'm thinking wheat as our first straw crop. But before we can even plant the wheat, we need to get the field ready, and I believe we'll have a quick look while that is unloading. So field 5, now it does need to be ploughed, it needs lime, it's got no fertilizer. Ideally we could do with rolling it, ideally mulching as well, but I think that's going to cost quite a bit. So let's have a quick look. So ideally, it wants to be mulched, but to get a good sized mulcher, we're talking about 20,000. And then if we did roll it, I suppose that's not too bad, 15,000. We've got roller or grass roller. No, so we just want a standard roller. 6 meters, not bad. Okay, we'll buy the roller. We are going to be changing the plough. So the plough is actually all hitched up to the John Deere. We're going to sell the one we've got, which is this one, which is only a 2.5 meter working width, and we're going to get this. So I think, yes, we can't get the 12 meter, but we can get the 9. We might as well change it into the John Deere colours, and I think we'll change this to a light grey. I think that will look quite smart. So let's buy that, which leaves us 52,000. So we can actually afford to get a mulcher. Is that a good idea? It is going to increase the yield. So that is 5.6. I'd like to try this. I don't know what that does. It's there. Yeah, we're going to try this. I know this is a new piece of equipment that's come into the game, into FS25. So we'll buy that. So we have only got £16,000 left in the bank, but we've got a lot more equipment. So let's unload this trailer, and I think we'll just park the trailer up in the shed that, or when we unload it. We'll then run over with the John Deere. Not the John. Oh, the fast track might be. No, we'll run over in the John Deere. I think it might even be able to bring everything back in one. Oh no, it won't. We will need both because we have two things that have to be towed back. But what we can do instead then is we will leave the trailer here. We'll just push it back slightly. So we'll leave that trailer there. We'll run over in the JCB, and actually, how much? So the mulch that we've got needs 210 horsepower. How much does the JCB have? I can't actually remember. Does it tell me on the side? Just as fast track. 4220, right. So we have 235 horsepower. So actually, this can run the mulcher. What we are going to do, I've just changed my mind, is I'm going to drop that front weight, and we're going to buy we are going to buy one final thing today, which is a new front weight, because the one we're using is obviously the John Deere one, and it would be nice to have a, I think we'll go with that one. Yeah, it's nice to have a second weight, or a weight for the JCB that's not John Deere Cutlass, just because it looks a little bit silly in my opinion, having a John Deere green weight on a bright yellow JCB. So it is getting late, but I want to get this field done, and I think by maximising the yield on all of our fields will be ideal. And we can use this plough that we're getting, that we've got, to turn field 10, where we are doing the grass work, into an actual field, so that the workers are able to work on it. But before we do that, we do need to get all of that grass off. So we'll head back with the JCB and set the worker off with the mulcher. Then we will, while that's working away, we will head down here with the John Deere. Actually, we could have done it all in one. Oh well, right, let's grab the front weight. If I hadn't have bought the front weight, I could have done it in one, because the roller doesn't go on the 3-point linkage. So the roller does go on the 3-point linkage, it's not towed behind. So we've got the weight. You can just about see as well with the lights that the JCB is slightly reflective. I think I put the reflective paint on, or a different texture paint. you can see it a bit better in the cab, the glossy texture. So let's grab this and head on back. So yeah, the John Deere will come over and we'll sell that plough and take back the new pieces of equipment and get those ready. But we'll get the mulcher going first. The nice thing by doing this is I think then that way we've got everything that we need for the entire farm. The only thing is we've not got a lime spreader, so we'll need to look into that. We might buy the fertilizer spreader that we've got on the survival series, because that's still got a 42 meter working width but can take the lime, so we might have two fertilizers. We might sell the, or we could sell the one that we've got and just use that, which is probably going to be our better option, really. But that will probably... for some reason, turning on this, unless it's me, because I've got it on front steer only, I just keep not making the corners. Right. Let's position ourselves. Do we go 2 or 3 headlands? 2 headlands. So that's set up, and that is now working. So we do need to move the combine though, so we can get this put away. And the tractor has bashed the header trailer. Let's see if I can just move it out of its way. Yep, that's fine. It's not ideal doing that, but we managed to get it out of the way. So let's detach the header. Wonder if we can see a difference in the texture. Oh, you do need to check it is actually doing it correctly. So let's have a quick look. So it's not. Oh no, it has done. Yeah. So it's definitely doing something, but for some reason it's not showing that it's mulched. Okay. It's definitely doing something. We'll let that do its thing. Do want to go forwards, and we need to fold the combine up. See if we can reverse this a bit better than we did in the last episode. So we've got the header trailer in, I just can't get the combine in now. Okay, that'll do. We are in. Combine off. There we go. Grab the front weight and it's over. I think this will probably be the last thing we do in this episode. I will get the grass all collected off screen. And we'll probably progress into the next month and begin ploughing. Now, actually, let's have a quick look. When can we, before we do that, we really want wheat. So that's fine because the wheat can't be planted until next month anyway. So we can get that in the ground quickly. Yeah, the only thing that we can plant is obviously the grass and the canola, oilseed radish and poplar. Now, just thinking, the wheat we plant in September to October and it's harvesting in July and August, whereas I think barley will give us the straw, plant at the same time, but we harvest a bit earlier. I probably still will do wheat in the wheat there for this first season. But yeah, we have got some options. So we'll head back to the store. Shouldn't take too long. Make sure we are selected on the plough. We can always look at taking out some contracts as well. Right. It's a good job they didn't have gates and lock us out after a certain time. So let's just stop there. And then the plough, we will repaint it because it gives us just a bit more, and then we can make sure we're definitely on the plough and sell that. So we've got about 15,000 back from that. And then what we'll do is we'll hitch up to the plough first because it's got a 3-point linkage on both sides. So we can connect that, raise it, fold it. Now, this goes on this side. So let's drop it down again. Now that it's all folded. Typical. Right, let's knock that back over. Or at least see if we can. I just seem to be pushing it around in a circle. Ooh, nearly had it. I don't really want to bring the JCB over just to sort this out. I'm so close. Okay. It is up. That wasn't the nicest way of doing it. We got words I was meant to use then. Right. Try this again. Lower the plough down. Connect that up. Then we can lift that. Fold it, lift the plough, and then we can drive back like this. Look, that is quite a good sight. Right. We'll head back to the farm. And we will hopefully see you in the next episode. But as always, I just want to say a massive thank you for watching the episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed it, as always. If you have, it would mean a lot if you could like the video. And if you've not subscribed to the channel already, it would mean a great deal if you could subscribe. And hopefully, we'll see you back here for the next episode. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.